Good morning, grade 1 students. How are you all today? How are you all feeling? I hope you all are feeling good and energetic to learn something. Yes? Aren't you all energetic? Yes? You all have your tummies full with your breakfast. You all had your good breakfast in the morning. Yes? Didn't you? You all had breakfast? That's very, very good. Good job. And I hope you were able to do the task which I have posted on portal, your homework. Were you all able to do your homework yourself? Wow, that's great. Very good. I'm so happy for you all. Now, what we are going to learn today in this literacy class is that it's related to your safety. It's related to your safety, which is very, very important, right? You should know few things which are very important for your safety. Okay, so those things we are going to learn in the class. Okay, now I hope you remember that it is going on week 8 and today is the third day, day 3 of week 8, right? Good. Now let's move on. Now I'm going to show you some things written on my flashcards. What is this written here? It's instructions. What is this? Instructions. Now, do you know what's the meaning of instructions? Yes? Yes. I usually give you every day, right? Every day in the class, the teacher tells you the instructions. I give you the instructions to do the task. I give you the instructions to follow your rules, right? And what instructions? Like you have to follow the instructions in that sequence, right? Like if I say to do the first question first, and then you move on to the third question. Or you can say the instructions. What are the instructions to wash your face? To clean your teeth. You have to brush your teeth, you have to wash your face. So those are instructions that you follow. You have done this before also. You have to go in a proper manner, in a proper sequence. Like when you wake up in the morning, you go to the washroom, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, and then you change your clothes and eat your breakfast. Isn't it like that? So it all goes in the proper order like it has been told to us. So these are instructions, right? So you follow the instructions of your parents that you should sleep early, you should do your homework. So these are all instructions. Do you understand? Okay. So this is our first topic, instructions. And then what is there? This word. What is this? Signs. Now what does sign mean? Sign. You can say there are different sign. There is a sign of a question mark, correct? There is a sign of a full stop. There are so many signs in maths when you are studying numeracy. There are plus sign, minus sign. So these signs tell you what to do, right? Now there are some signs that you see on the road when you are going with your father, anybody in the car. There are road signs, right? So these signs tells you where you have to stop the car, where can't you park your car, right? No parking sign, stop sign. So this is sign. So this is what we are going to do today in our class, signs and instructions, right? Now let's watch a presentation. I have made a presentation for you and I'll be explaining you all these things in that presentation. Okay, now let's move on. Let's be ready. Okay, now can you see my screen, children? Okay, now this is look at the signs and instructions. Now these are different signs they have shown. Stop sign, a person is crossing, and this road is like this. These are all signs and instructions. Now, read the following instructions. Now, see, This is the instructions how to wash your hands, right? Now what you have to do first, wet hands, apply soap, wash for 20 seconds, rinse well, then dry hands, turn off tap with towel. Okay, now that means these are the instructions for you to follow to wash your hands. This is how you wash your hands, like I have told you how you will wash your face, correct? All right. And then there is a sign. Do you know this sign? This sign means no parking, that you cannot park your car over there. P stands for parking and they have crossed it, so it means that no parking. You cannot cross, you cannot park over there, right? Okay. Now let's move on. What does this sign tells you? Stop. What it tells you? It tells you that you should stop there. You should not go forward. You should stop your cars there, right? So these are the signs that you mainly see on the road when you are going. Now this sign means that you can cross the road from here. Now you can see these type of lines on the road. They are called zebra crossing, right? So these signs, it tells you that you can easily cross the road from this side. There are no traffic, and if you are there, the cars and buses are going to stop there because this sign is only for you to cross the road. Okay, all right. Now this sign tells you that children are crossing. Children are crossing the road, so that means you have to be slow. You have to slow down your cars because children are crossing from that side. Got it? Okay. Now, do you know the meaning of these lights? You can see these lights on the road. Yes, red, yellow, and green. What does these lights mean? Now, red light means to stop. Then yellow light means that you have to wait. And green light means that you can go now. You must have seen these lights on the road, yes? So red light is for stop, yellow light is for wait, and green light is to go, right? Okay. Now, this sign means that, what does it mean? It's very easy. No bicycle. That there you shouldn't take a bicycle from there, right? So there, the bicycle cannot go from this side. So these are different signs that tells you about what you can do on the road. But there are very many signs. There is a sign which tells you that work is going on. There is a sign that tells you that that the road is wavy or the road is bumpy. These are all different signs. You can go on the website, you can search for more signs. There are loads and loads of signs. Okay, now we were talking about instructions and signs. Now comes a very, very important part. And that is when you are on the road, when you have to cross the road, children, what you should do. This is a very, very important question. What you should do. You have to first, what you should do is, you can see my leaf, a word leaf on the board. Yes. So here it tells you that you should think. The first thing is that you should think while you are crossing the road, whether you should cross it or not. The second is stop. Then you have to stop. First think, then you stop where you have to cross the road. Then you have to look. Once you stop, you have to look over on your left side first, then on your right side, right? And then the last one is you have to listen. You have to listen to the sounds of the cars. Where are the sounds coming? Where are the cars coming from? So these are four things, right? First is think. You have to think about it, whether you are going to cross the road from that side or not. Then you have to stop. Then you have to look. The third one is look. You have to look to the left side first and then to the right side first. And lastly, you have to listen. You have to listen to the sounds of the cars. So these are very, very important things while you are crossing the road. You should always, always remember these things while you are crossing the road, that you have to think, stop, look, and listen. These are four things. Think, stop, look, and listen. You got it? You understood? Now it would be better, I would like you to write these things, write the topic, that is signs and instructions, and write these four things first in your notebook. Think, stop, look, and listen. And then what you are going to do, you can draw any one sign that you want to follow. You can make your own sign, right? Like a sign of, you can make a sign of your classroom. You can say a sign, you can make a sign of raising the hand, that means that you want to say something. Or you can make a sign of like this, that you want the children to be quiet. Make your own sign, plan your own sign, and write it down. What does that means? Okay. Now it's a task of drawing and writing. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes, right? So two tasks you have to do: draw and write. Now remember, my instructions are, you have to draw and write. Your time starts now. Okay, children, time is up. Time is up. I hope you have done the work. Now show me your sign. Wow, you have drawn such a cute hand. Wow, Amir. This sign means the children shouldn't be talking. Wow. Okay. Very good, children. Now, just explain your sign one by one. Okay. Your sign means that, raise your hand means that if you want to say something. Very good. Okay. Amir, your sign means that children should not talk when the teacher is talking. Very good. Good job. So that means that today's topic, sign and instructions, are clear to you all. You know what are signs? You have seen road sign. There are many signs which you can search more, because there are very many signs of roads, right? And there are other signs of, like you can see the sign of a question mark, exclamation mark. What does that mean? These are all signs. Excuse me. And you know what the instructions are, right? You should follow the instructions. You should follow the instructions of your teacher, your instructions which I tell you in the class. You should follow your parents' instructions, what your parents tell you. You should follow your elders' instructions, right? You should follow the instructions which are already there. You all know how to wash your face, how to brush your teeth, how to wash your hands, like you have seen in the presentation, right? So I hope it's very, very clear to you all. Now for homework, I'm just telling you, I'll post this in on portal as well. You can draw any two road sign and you can write about it. What does that means? Okay. Draw any two road signs and write what it means. That is your homework. I'll be posting that on portal. So see you in your science lesson. Bye bye, children.